Every map looks certain, but some borders are only ghosts hiding under the ink.
Long before countries had names, geography was already drawing invisible borders. Rivers did not just carry water. They carried trade, armies, languages. Mountains became walls without needing bricks. Whoever controlled the passes controlled history. Some borders were not built. They were simply too difficult to cross. Then came rulers, treaties, and ink. Suddenly, land could be divided by a hand. The most dangerous borders were often drawn by people who never walked the ground. Before today's countries, there were kingdoms, tribes, empires, and cities now almost forgotten. Empires rarely ended cleanly. Their shadows stayed behind, layered beneath new names. Under many modern borders, there is another border, older, quieter, and harder to erase. When a border is too straight, it often tells a story of distance, power, and paper. For some people, a border did not arrive slowly. It appeared overnight. Languages do not always obey borders. They spread through families, markets, songs, and memory. Nature moves. Rivers change. But political lines often pretend the earth is still. A single border can turn a busy port into a forgotten edge of the map. Some borders create corridors, thin lifelines connecting places that geography almost separated. An enclave is a place trapped inside another place, covalent, a geographic puzzle made real. An exclave belongs to one place, but lives apart from it too, separated by someone else's land. In border towns, geography becomes personal. A street can divide families, work, and daily life. To understand today's map, we must enter the archive of forgotten decisions. The Fields. To understand today's map, we must enter the archive of forgotten decisions. Trade routes came before many borders. They connected worlds before politics divided them. Even the sea was divided. Invisible lines crossed waters that once looked endless. Sometimes, a small island can shape control over a much larger space. Borders are not only about land. They can decide who reaches water, minerals, and food. In dry lands, one well can matter more than 100 miles of empty territory.
When borders cut railways, they do not only stop trains, they stop entire connections.
Some cities did not move at all. History moved around them. When names disappear from maps, memory often disappears with them. Not every important border is famous. Some shape lives quietly, far from the headlines. A buffer zone is not empty because nothing matters there. It exists because everything matters. Some borders are not just lines. They are scars left by conflict, fear, and negotiation. But a border can also become a bridge, if people choose exchange over separation. A map must simplify reality. But reality is never as simple as the map. The geographer's warning is simple. Never trust a border until you know its story. The real question is not only where the border is, but who drew it and why.
Who drew this line? Modern maps may look new, but many still carry ancient shadows beneath the surface. So the next time you see a border, do not see a line. See a story waiting to be uncovered.
If you want more forgotten geography and hidden history, subscribe, because every map has secrets.